Hello YouTube. Today I am working on a 1987 F-150 under beautiful cotton candy skies. My issue, one of the issues, because lest we forget, it's a Ford and has a ton of issues, is the windshield wipers don't work. And when I mean they don't work, I mean I turn the switch on and all I hear is click, 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 right? If this sounds like your truck, pay attention. Under here, this part of the dash, right under here somewhere, see that, it sits right above here is a black box. That's where the clicking is coming from. It's called the windshield wiper interval governor. It controls the variable timing for the windshield wipers. I was getting good voltage to it. I was getting good voltage out of it. So I even opened it up. I checked the circuitry. I checked the resistors. Everything was good. It was in place. Nothing was burnt. So I turned my focus over to the motor. The motor was getting voltage. It has good ground. I checked the ground. It still doesn't want to work. So I took the motor off. To get the motor off, you have to take this whole cowl off. You have to disconnect the windshield wiper, the 4-bar mechanism in here underneath the cowl. It comes off with a bunch of Phillips head screws. And then once you're in there, I think it's this is a 7/16. I think it's a 1/2 inch or 7/16. 3 of them. You'll see them once you get in there. But anyway, I was getting good voltage to here, good ground. I still didn't want to work. I pulled the motor off. I bench tested it. Didn't want to work. It sounded almost like it was like squeaking, you know. I pulled off this back cap using this screw, and then there's another screw on the other side. Pulled it off. It's kind of a pain in the ass to get off because it's a giant magnet in there. But it was a little bit corroded, but it looked good. So I cleaned it up, put it back together, and it worked. I bench tested it using my power probe. It worked. But when I went to put it back on the truck, it didn't work. Just making the same squealing sounds. What turns out is there was a bad ground inside the unit itself. So the only way I really found this out was by putting another motor in there, and it worked. So, problem solved. If you're having a click, check your motor. Now, I've read on the forums too, some people go into the black box and they'll see a resistor that's fried or something like that. If you see that, these boxes are hard to get. They don't really make them anymore. Some people go to an older style system to replace it. My suggestion is just replace the resistor in there, or take it somewhere where they can do that, and just rebuild your old unit, or go to a junkyard and get a new one if you could find them. If not, message me. I have a few at work. Alright, YouTube, so I hope this fixed at least some of your guys' issues with these windshield wipers. Alright, get them back on the road, boys. See ya.